So hello guys, once again welcome to CAD Engine tutorials on ArchiCAD. Once again we are entering into the design proper, but before we do that I would like you to subscribe. It's very important for us, and then hit the notification button so anytime I post you follow up the videos and then you get to learn. So let's get to that. Before we enter into the design proper, I would like you to watch this video. It's very important. Watch this video because we are dealing with a very critical tool in ArchiCAD that makes houses beautiful. That is the roof tool. I would like us to know the different types and how to design roofs. We are done with introduction of tools. Now we are entering into the design part of ArchiCAD. Now I would like you to note that there are different types of roof. Now the different types of roof, we have the hip roof and the monopitch roof. Now under this one we have the gable roof, and then we have the butterfly roof. There are different types of roof. There are different ways of manipulating these different designs. Let's not go into manipulation of tools because we have to enter design, then manipulation. Then we will enter into the roof tool now. So this roof is now here. All right, let's set this to 0. Let's go to story 1 and then do that, or maybe let's stay in the ground floor. Now we have a hip roof. Of course, when you want to do any roof, you have to have a wall first. Let's say we have a wall here, and this wall is about how many height? 3 meters. Now the roof comes. The roof will now come on top of it. So let's set this to 3,000, and then let's just do the roof settings a little bit. Let me say 600, and then that. All right. Now let's insert our roof. We are not doing a gable roof, please. We are doing a hip roof. So that is the roof. Let's go to the 3D window and then look at the roof. Now this is our roof in 3D. Now this roof can be turned into, we have another roof. Let us make a copy of this. This roof can be made into a gable roof, or maybe sorry, let me just delete the roof and then let's make a gable roof. This is a gable roof. This one is a gable roof. This is a gable roof, and then sorry, you can take this up to and you can say 3 elements to roof or shell. Right, select the roof and then you trim them. You say pin this part and then trim up. Now this is the gable roof that we have. And we have another type of roof which is the hip and the gable, which is the Dutch gable roof. Let us do that one. Let us do that one. We'll do that one with a hip roof. Now we will not finish the video on this roof on this video. We will continue that in the next video. Now for you to get a Dutch gable roof, it will go the Dutch gable will go this way. Let's make it a little bigger. Sorry. And mirror that onto the next. Now before you do the Dutch gable, we have to split this roof into mono pitch roofs. Each of them we have to split them into mono pitch roofs. So you go to split into single plane roofs, split anyway. Now you select this one. Oh, they're in group, suspend groups. Then you select this one. What you will do is to remove this part of the roof. Remove this part of the roof, that place we outlined. Now when you have removed this part, now this part of this roof, you create a node on that point which this roof, where this roof stopped, and then drag this end all to that end. There we have it. Create a node on that point, and then on this roof you remove this part, that part which you created the node. Then on this one you drag up to that point, and then you can and the line, you can, when you selected the line, you hit Ctrl A, select all, and you remove. This is what you will see on the floor plan, and then when you go to the 3D window, this is what you will see. Let me set this wall to the normal dimension because it has been tampered with. Not length and the 3000. Alright, now this is the roof. This is the Dutch gable roof that I'm talking about. And when we go to the 2D window, you can, to make it more accurate and good, you can say offset of 50. Then this one we just enter inside a little bit, then maybe let me make it a little more into the inside. This one will enter inside a little bit so that you can find a cover, maybe a wall or something, and then put here. Sorry. Like something like, let me say gravitate to roof. Choose it please, sorry. Not linked. You check this point and then take it here. Say continue. And when you look at the 3D, go to the 3D window, this is what we have. You select that and then go to connect, trim elements to roof or shell. Select the roof that you want it to trim, and then you pin the down part so that the up part goes bye-bye. And you can select and change the material to something whitish. Yes, just something whitish. Now this is a typical gable roof. You can do better than that. Now let's go to another roof type, the butterfly roof. The butterfly roof type. Now let's just make a copy of that. And then we have our roof. Now instead of us to select, we don't have a butterfly roof here. Instead of us to select the gable roof type, we will select the mono pitch roof type. This one, this is the single plane roof, the mono pitch roof type. And before we do that, we will take the center of this place, unless you want to do an asymmetric mono pitch. But me, I want to do a symmetric mono pitch. So we take the mono pitch type. You can use either this or this. This is just to put the notes one by one. This is a rectangle. This is a defined angled rectangle. By defined, I mean like this. This is also the defined. I mean like take any angle that you want to put. It's a defined rectangle. That is what I mean. So we go back to the roof. But by rectangle, I mean just normal rectangle, all angle 90 degrees. By the nodes 1 1, I mean putting them one by one. So that's that. So let's go to the defined rectangle, and then you, first of all, before you put the pitch, you will insert the pivot line. I want this roof to be sloping this way, or let me take it from the middle. Let me put this one on this way. I want it to be sloping this way, like this, from here to here. So I'll click my arrow here, so that, yes, that's right. I forgot to check the angle of the roof, so let's check the angle of the roof. Change it to maybe 30, so that it will just be a little bit slopey. Or maybe let's reduce that 24. Yeah, let's leave it there. We'll go up a story so that you can make an offset of this. Offset, so that you can make a mirror of that. Mirror a copy. Make sure you are holding the shift key so that it will stand directly opposite the other one. Now we have this roof. Select these two roofs. Now come here and click here, set vertical angle for here, so that this little thing you are seeing here that is like V will now close. Do you understand? If you undo that, this little thing, that if you go to the settings, you click this one, hit OK, it will close. We don't need to see that. So for this to be a real butterfly roof, 21, for this to be a real butterfly roof, we'll take these walls up here. Okay, let's use a more sophisticated method of cutting elements. Now we use the design, we use this solid elements operation. Now we select the walls, set them as target elements, and then we select the roofs, set them as operators. Now we say subtraction with upward extrusion. Now execute. Now there we have it. It is a more sophisticated way of trimming things, cutting elements and cutting whatsoever. Now we have the butterfly roof, the hip roof, the gable, the Dutch gable. There are other types of roofs that we will be treating. Which other type of roof? We have the single plane roof. That is the mono pitch roof. Go to the roof, and then The mono pitch roof is this roof that you set is the easiest type of roof for you to do. I want it to be sloping this way, so I click here, and then you take your, let's go up a story. On the first floor, you make an offset. Yes, make an offset. Let me check this to 15 degrees. Alright, now we'll go to the 3D window. That is the, you can do it this design solid elements operations. Those are the target elements. You have seen them, 4 elements. That you select the roof, operator elements, subtraction with upward extrusion, Now you execute. Now you can drag these elements up a little bit so that they can touch the roof, so that they can be trimmed appropriately. Now these are some roof types that we have that can be designed in ArchiCAD. They can be designed in ArchiCAD. And we have other roof types that we have a roof, and then we have a hip roof, and then we have a gable roof attached to it.